morning.
How are you?
Pretty good. How about yourself? Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode. And today I'm out here on Lake Norman, and I'm gonna be going after striped bass, and or a hybrid striped bass actually. And I'm gonna be using bass minnows. And those bass minnows are just like a little bit bigger minnows than the ones I usually use for crappie. But using minnows the way I'm going to, I'm just gonna be drifting them under my kayak like I do for catfish. But doing that, I actually have a chance of getting catfish, crappie, largemouth bass. They have spotted bass in here too, and if we get any of those, I'm actually going to keep some because they actually don't want spotted bass in here, so there's no size or keep limit. So if we get some of those, I am going to keep some. But what I really want is some hybrids, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll be a good day out here. The last time I went after hybrids out here, I didn't catch any, so hopefully today will be a little bit better. And all I have is just a little tiny hook, because really the minnows aren't that big. I really wish they were a little bit bigger, but they hopefully will work for what I'm wanting them for. Actually, that's a pretty good one right there. Well, I felt a pretty good one. They don't die on me. That one already looks like it's dead. Rats. There we go. All right. And I'm just gonna hook it through the back probably, and I might hook some through the gills, but I'm gonna try it like that first. And I'm gonna put them at different levels. Like, I'm not gonna put all of them at the bottom. Hopefully if I do it at different levels, I'll have a better chance of finding where the fish are at. All right, here we go. I'm also going to hook through the mouth and just try different ways of hooking them and see which way's better. So I'm going to get all the rest of these out, and then it'll just be a waiting game. Hopefully we can get on something. I think we will. Minnows are usually pretty good bait. So I'm on. Come on. That's a good fish. Good fish. Yes. Decent fish. Come on, buddy. Hopefully it's not a catfish, but we'll see. It's not fighting like a catfish. Uh-oh, I'm getting caught in this line. Ooh. Oof. Don't get off, buddy. Well, no, now it's fighting like a catfish. It might be a catfish. Don't be a catfish. Nah, it's a catfish. Rats. It's all right. It's first fish, so. All right, let me get my pliers. Well, guys, there he is. Not what I'm looking for, but hey, at least we got the skunk out of the boat, so. Gonna get him back down in there, and then we'll get rebaited up and get back to fishing. So hopefully we can get something else besides catfish. Well, guys, I'm back out, and hopefully we don't just run into catfish. Hopefully we can get it something else, and I think we can. But it's a beautiful morning out here regardless, and at least we got the skunk out of the boat, so that's a good thing. Just need a couple bass. I got one. I think it's another catfish, unfortunately, though. pretty big fish though. Whoa. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a catfish. All right. Uh-oh, I got hooked in that one. Rats. Tell you what, that's a pretty big fish. Decent catfish. All right. Tell you what, that feels like a really good one. Which unfortunately, it's wrapped up in another line. That might be partly why. Oop, I think I'm getting a bite on this one now. Unless, well, I don't know. Tell you what, it's a fun fight at least. Yeah, that's a decent catfish, guys. Wow. That is a really good one. Uh-oh. I think I'm getting a bite on this, or I was, maybe. Huh, maybe not. It's crazy. That is a very decent catfish. Oh, there we go. Don't. Well, there we go, guys. That is a fat catfish. That's a big one. That's awesome. That'd be great if we could get one bigger than that. But that made for a really fun fight. But that's pretty cool. That's a big blue. Get him back down in here. All right, buddy. Go on. Well, guys, even though that wasn't a bass, that was pretty cool. That was a pretty big catfish. Especially on like light tackle like that. That's pretty cool. So second catfish, we just got to run into the bass, but I mean, I'll take it. It gives me some action out here, so that's pretty cool. Oop, guys, getting a bite. Got one. Ah, feels like another catfish. Rats. Oop, I think he's caught in my other line too. Oh, sheesh. Gotta loosen up the drag a little bit. Oop, he caught that line too. Come on. It's a decent one too, guys. Another decent catfish. I don't think it's going to be as big as the other one, but I could be wrong. Come on, buddy. Get back up here. It's a decent fish. Yeah, I'm wrapped up in the other line, unfortunately. Ooh, I got like 2 or 3 lines going here. Rats. Tell you what, It's not good. Oh me, I'm gonna have a mess to try to figure out. Oh, that might be a flathead. It looked like a flathead for a second. Oh, guys, I think that's a big flathead. I think he got off. Well, no, wait, did he? Whoa, nope. Oh no, that's a gar, guys. Whoa. Okay. It's a big gar. Not what I was expecting. I gotta watch out for his teeth. Look at those teeth. Woo. I'm surprised he hasn't cut my line. Oh man. Come on, buddy. Wow, he's all wrapped up now. Come here. That's a big gar. Well, guys, there he is, big gar. Messed all my lines up. I had to cut him, but we're gonna get him back in the water and get back to fishing. Woo! Big fish, goodness. Well, guys, I was about to do the about to talk about that gar, and I got another bite over here. So let me put my GoPro back on and figure out what's going on over here. Come here, buddy. Be nice if this was a bass or something. I was just about to talk about that gar. Oh no, it's just a little catfish. Rats. This is like the only line I got that's not cut, because I had to cut the line from the other one. Ooh. So it was wrapped all up in that gar's teeth. Come here, buddy. All right, guys, there's that little catfish. Gonna let him go. Well, guys, that was pretty nuts right there. I just had got done getting that gar all off and everything, and then that catfish took it over. But I am covered in slime. I tell you what, that gar stank. I don't know what's the matter with that thing, but it reeked. I don't know. I think maybe, I don't know if most gars smell like that or not, but it was terrible. But I don't know, I'm gonna have to try to figure out what's going on with all my lines. I had to cut most of the my line because it was all wrapped up in his mouth, about every single one except for the back one here. So I'm gonna figure out what's going on, and then we'll get back to fishing. Well, guys, I've moved over a little bit and I've got everything set up again, but now all the boat traffic and all that stuff's coming out, so I might end up having to go back in a cove or something like that, but we'll see. But hopefully it calms down a little bit, but probably the later it gets in the day, the more boat traffic, so we'll see what happens. But hopefully we can get something else. I think I'm getting a bite. I think I'm getting a bite. Come on, come on, I feel it hitting it. Don't want to do it too early. Got it. Yep, got him. I believe it's another catfish, just from the feel of it. Usually you can tell. Yeah, it's just a tiny one. Rats. Oop. Hey. Goodbye. Not what we were wanting anyways, so I'm gonna get it baited up and get it back down there. Well, guys, I've decided to switch it up a little bit. Since the boat traffics came out and I keep getting catfish that are getting all my lines intertangled and all that, I decided I'm gonna switch up to a deep diving crankbait and see if I can't get some spotted bass or largemouth, and see what happens and go from there. But just not getting any bass or anything on the live bait, so figure switch it up a little bit. And plus, is when I'm out in the middle with all these boats and jet skis and stuff going by, it's making it kind of hard with all the big wake. So get back in a cove and throw the crankbait for a while, and hopefully we can get some bass. Well guys, unfortunately I haven't got anything else on the deep diving crankbait, or I've been dropping the live minnows down by docks hoping maybe a bass would be under there and get it, but nothing. But also there's pleasure boaters everywhere, jet skis, stuff like that. So I've been back in a cove, so it hasn't been as bad, but I'm coming out of the cove now. So what I think I'm gonna do is cut it a little bit shorter today than I meant to or wanted to, and just call it a day. But I mean, unfortunately we didn't get any hybrids or even any bass, but that was actually a pretty big catfish I caught amongst a whole bunch of other smaller catfish, and in that huge gar. So I was able to catch some. You just never know what you'll catch on live minnows, so it's pretty cool with that. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.